Today is day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas, and it is all about snowmen. I am turning Dollar Tree finds into glowing snowmen and a cozy snowman sign that looks high-end but costs just a few dollars to make.
Hi, I'm Loli, and I'm so glad you are here.
For this one, I'll be using this wood round that I got from Hobby Lobby, this glass that I got from Dollar Tree, and this ornament from Dollar Tree as well. The first thing that I did was cut off that hanger from the top of the hat, being very careful not to cut the hat itself. It left a little bit of an area there, but that is okay. We can always add a little bit of paint to that to fix it up. Now we are going to take the glass and position it on top of the wood round. But first, I wanted to remove this tag because we do not need that there for this project. I just added some heat to it to soften up that glue and then peeled it right off. Then we position the glass right on top of the wood round. Now it's time to add our snowman head on top of it. Just making sure that I like exactly what's going to fit. And then we're going to add some hot glue to that section and position the head right above it and hold it there until that glue sets. I really wanted those snowflakes to pop, so I took one of these candles from Dollar Tree and we are going to add it underneath of the glass. And look how it makes those snowflakes pop. And to dress him up just a little bit cuter, I took this ribbon from Dollar Tree and we're going to put it on the neck right here because it matches perfectly with his hat. I just cut a section that was big enough to go around, and we are going to go ahead and glue it to that next section. Friend, if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to hit that like button, and while you're there, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you each time that I upload a new video. All these things are free and they mean the world to me. Thank you so much. All right, and then I dovetail the ends. It just means that I cut in an angle after folding the ribbon long ways as you see there to reveal those beautiful edges. And I just embellish it right there using some of this pine cones from Dollar Tree and also some of this greenery from Dollar Tree. And that is it. Let me know what you think about this project. Friend, today's video is part of the 12 days of Christmas, and today it is day 5, all about snowmen. This amazing playlist is being hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIYs and by Jackie from Crafting in Mimi's World. The links to their channels and to their playlist will link in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure to head on over to the channels, the playlist, and show everyone some love. For this project, I'll be using this wood round that I got from Hobby Lobby, this glass from Dollar Tree, and this snowman head from Dollar Tree. This is one of the older ones. The newer ones are a little bit smaller, so just so you know. Anyway, you're going to go ahead and put this together. First, we're going to start by adding one of these little snowmen from Dollar Tree as well. It's just an ornament. We're going to remove the top portion as you see there and glue this little guy right here at the center of our wood round. Next, I took this fishbowl glassware from Dollar Tree. This is still $1.25, the smaller one. The bigger one is $1.75. Why, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to just heat up that tag and remove it. And we're going to put it right above that snowman. Now we're going to take our head, but it was a bit wrinkly, so I took my heat gun and I was very careful not to melt any of the greenery, just going towards the fabric. And this just relaxes the fabric so it's able to be unwrinkled. Here I'm judging to see if I'm going to use this one or this one. These are both from Dollar Tree. This one is from this year. This is from previous years. You can see the difference in the size right here. This is bigger. This is smaller. So I don't know why Dollar Tree. Why? Their prices are higher and the ornaments are smaller. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add some hot glue to the top section of the glass here and position the head right on there. I took a piece of some of this ribbon from Dollar Tree and I'm going to position it there where the head and the glass bowl unite to create a beautiful scarf. I'm just going to wrap it around so it is nice and straight and it covers the neck portion. And then when I know exactly where I want it to hit, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue onto the glass to the section where I want this to flow. I want it to look like it's flowing naturally in the wind. So I'm trying to achieve that look. And then I'm going to bring over the other piece, add hot glue as well over the fabric section or the ribbon section, I should say, and then position my piece there. I will say if you do this, try to do the ribbon a little bit shorter or angle it more towards the side because the ribbon here was covering a small section of the snowman inside. And then I dovetail the ends of both ribbon ends. And what I did is I just folded in horizontally, as you see there, held it in place, and then cut it in an angle upward or downward in this case. And this reveals this beautiful edge. Next, I took some of this pine picks from Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut off that top section here that has the 3 pieces. And I'm going to add a bit of hot glue right here where the 2 ribbons unite and position this right in there. My friend, if you enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. I love to know how far my videos are reaching. And share, because sharing is caring, and it means the world to me. Thank you so much. All right, next I took some of these pine cones from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to go ahead and remove them off of the little hanger that they have, add some hot glue in the back of them, and glue it right there in the middle of the pine piece. And just like that, this piece is done. Let me know. Oh, actually, no, it's not done. I got a surprise for you. I decided to add some fairy lights to the inside of them. So these I got from Temu. I got a box of them of 20, guys, as one of those free gifts. And when you purchase something else, it was so cool. It is so much cheaper also there than Dollar Tree. I think it was originally $8 for a pack of 20, which look how long this is. Anyway, I unraveled it all, which took me forever. I'm not going to put you through the painful process. Then, starting from the very top, I started wrapping it around my hand just so I can put it in a circle shape. So it'll be easier for this to fit the size of the fishbowl. So the lights will be kind of, how can I say it? They will be like evenly spaced out and they will not fall to the bottom or be clumped in one place. Then once I did this, I'm going to just make sure that it will go through on top of the little snowman. It was a bit too tight, so I went in and I just unraveled it and tightened it and loosened them up a bit, wrinkled them around, then position them inside of the fishbowl or on top of the snowman, I should say, and reposition my fishbowl back into place. And this turned out so beautiful. Let me know in the comments section what do you think about this piece. For this one, I'll be using this wood blank from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove that hanger off of it. And I'm going to use this gift bag from Dollar Tree as well. First, I'm going to measure exactly how much of the picture will this wood frame take. So I'm lining it up, making sure that everything lines up well. And once I am happy with it, I'm just going to take a pen and trace the area that we'll be using for this project. And I just cut all along that line. Now it's time to attach this to our blank. To do that, I'm using some of this glue stick. I got this from Ollie's in a pack of 5. And I'm just going to start here from the beginning, or from the bottom, I should say, making sure that my paper will be lined up nicely before I go and glue any other section. We want to make sure that we start here with a good foundation of having everything squared away and that everything matches perfectly. And I just kept gluing further and further up until I got all the way to the end. I am using the glue stick because it has the least of chances that our paper will wrinkle. Once that was nicely adhered, we are going to embellish this further. But first, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all the edges. And to do that, I'm just sanding downwards on all of the edges to remove any excess paper that I have. And I did this on all 4 sides. But on the last one here, the paper was too thick, so I had to come over with my X-Acto knife and trim off that section. This is the top section of that gift bag that was double papered. Now we are going to embellish. First, though, I'm going to go ahead and identify exactly where my holes are so I'm able to create a hanger and attach it to this. So I'm using my crooked wader to do that. I'm just pressing a little hole towards the front, and then I'm pressing on the front into the hole so it will be nice and seamless, and the paper will go inside of the hole. Then I took some of these beads that I got from Dollar Tree. I am threading it to one of the same handles that came from this gift bag. And it was a little bit difficult because that plastic piece was a bit thick, but we got it done. I'm just going to do a sequence of one red, one white, and one green. And I'm going to continue to do this until I'm happy with the amount of beads on this piece. I believe I did about 12 beads. Actually 16 as I count right here. Now we are going to go ahead and reposition this into the holes. It was a snug fit because that paper made the hole even smaller. So I had to take my Cricut weeder and go in there and just wiggle it around to make that hole bigger. And I had to end up using my needle nose pliers to push that in. But once I got it in there, it was quite easy to do. Here I'm trying to push it with that. It did not quite work out. So I came in with my needle nose pliers, pulled that right in, and there we go. We did the same thing with the other side. And ta-da! Look how cute this is looking. But I'm not done yet. We're going to take some of this pine picks from Dollar Tree. And here I have 3 packs of them, but I ended up using 1.5. I'm going to trim the bottom section exactly where the pine begins right there, and we're going to toss the rest. And we're creating a beautiful frame of this all around this image. Then I began gluing one by one using some hot glue. I just made sure to keep everything in the same position in which I had it previously. And I'm also making sure to have the finished part of each one of the picks facing up so it will cover those edges that are not as cute. And I did that until I went all the way around the entire image. Right here, I am making sure that the pine ends are facing towards the outside of the frame. I did that with both because I have plans for the middle. But I'm not done yet. I thought that these berries will look beautiful all along with the pine pieces. So I just cut the stems off of them, added a little bit of hot glue in the area where the wire was, and positioned them all around the pine pieces. I'm trying to add them mostly where you see where the 2 different pines come out from the middle, where there's like a chicken foot, let's call them chicken foot section. I added a bead right there to space them out nicely, and I did that all the way around. Then I added a bow right here at the top in the middle, and that is it for this one. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this project. I absolutely love it. My friend, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you enjoyed today's content, here is some more videos you are sure to enjoy. Thank you again so much for watching. You're amazing. Bye.